So, what if one of the most legendary thrash bands ever was getting ready to drop not just a final song, but a final shredding warning to the whole world? Megadeth's new single, Tipping Point, which drops on October 3rd, isn't just another track. It feels more like a political statement powered by pure thrash, pushing us to question everything and cementing their spot as metal's ultimate rebels. This isn't the end of an era, it's one last calculated shot at the world.
After more than 40 years of defining metal, Megadeth has announced that their next album, due out sometime in 2026, will be their last. This will be followed by a huge global farewell tour, closing the book on a band that completely changed the game. From the raw anger of peace sells, but who's buying? To the insane technical skill of rusting peace, Dave Mustaine's vision has always been about rebellion. But don't expect them to go quietly. Mustaine himself is making it clear he wants to go out on top, celebrating the revolution they started instead of being sad it's over. He said, "Don't be mad, don't be sad, be happy for us all. Come celebrate with me these next few years." This whole farewell is a choice, one last powerful move from a band that has never been scared to say what's on its mind. It's the final word in a 40-year argument with the world. Alright, let's talk about the song itself. Tipping Point is a loaded title, isn't it? A tipping point is that moment you can't come back from, when a decision has to be made. So what is Mustaine trying to tell us? What edge does he see us all standing on? This is classic Megadeth, really. Political and social commentary is baked into their DNA. Just think about the anti-war snarl of holy wars, the punishment due, or the takedown of consumerism in peace sells. They built a whole career holding a mirror up to a broken system. But this feels different. It's their last word on all of it. The teaser for the track hints at this with heavy, chugging riffs that just stop before launching into what sounds like total thrash chaos. It's the sound of a world being pushed right to its breaking point. It's not just a song, it's an accusation. To get this final message across, Mustaine has put together a killer lineup. With Teemu Mentasari on guitar, Dirk Verburen on drums, and James Lowe Menzo back on bass, the band is an incredibly tight and aggressive machine. Add in their longtime producer Chris Rakestraw, who was behind both Dystopia and The Sick, The Dying and The Dead, and you've got the perfect team to deliver this last vision with full force. The aggression in Megadeth's music was never just for show. It's the sound of being righteously ticked off, the musical version of their defiant lyrics. Those high-energy riffs and wild twists described for Tipping Point are what drive its message. This isn't just noise, it's the soundtrack to a world coming apart at the seams. Every razor-sharp riff and every thunderous drum fill is part of that warning. This is the sound of a legacy being forged in fire. With Tipping Point and a final album, Megadeth isn't just fading out, they're going out with their biggest statement ever. This last act is all about cementing their legacy, not just as one of the big four of thrash, but as its most fearless and outspoken rebels. As Mustaine put it himself, we started a musical style, we started a revolution, we changed the guitar world, and we changed the world. This final album and tour aren't just for the fans, they're for the history books. It's a deliberate move to make sure that when the story of metal is written, Megadeth is remembered as the band that never shut up, that went out swinging, and that used their final breath to give us one last vital warning. While we wait for the full track, you have to wonder, what do you think this tipping point is? What's the final message Dave Mustaine is trying to send? Drop your theories and what you're expecting from Megadeth's final act in the comments below. Let's get this conversation started. Tipping Point is way more than just Megadeth's final single. It's the climax of a 40-year career spent fighting authority and challenging the way things are. It's a political manifesto wrapped in thrash metal, and it's the kind of explosive ending that one of metal's most important bands deserves. As we get ready for the final album and the farewell tour, we're not just watching the end of a band, we're witnessing the final defiant roar of a revolution. You're going to want to listen.